The enemy used the art of war by dysfunctioning psychologically our trust in men. Women distrust men now more than ever. There is a 90% distrust. They did a polling. Women do not trust men because that's how they've been conditioned to feel. Women are consensus makers and consensus takers. Women are communal, so they will go with what is next comfortable and makes them comfortable. Now, it's hard to say that, hard to feel it, hard to actually engender it, but the reality is that until women understand that now that they shifted the burden of rulership over to you in your house, that if you follow through with that agenda, number one, you're going to be a very bitter woman. Because the thing is, if you feel that you have to work, matter of fact, most women who think that they're free now, they say they're working harder than ever. The idea is they thought that, you know, once I get married, or what do you call it, I won't be working so hard. Now they're working harder than ever. The problem is the society has reinforced that. It's not just them. Remember, they're order followers. They're not order givers. They're problem staters, not problem solvers. Women state problems. They don't solve them. I got a problem. I call this up. That's why there's so many goddamn workshops. So many goddamn people to go and see and talk to. Because women now rule. The society and the commerce was run on women. If you were to take away money from women, the whole goddamn system would crash. Because men don't spend like women. They have to spend for children. They spend for the house. And goddamn it, if they have any residual money, they gotta have the shoes. The problem is, again, women are problem staters. Men solve problems. If you take away the ability of a man to solve problems, you make him redundant. He is no longer necessary. And then he does not, what does he do? If he cannot solve your problems, if he cannot do, because a man is what he does, not what he sits around and talks about. Mm-hmm. Women sit around and talk. Men do. That's why we don't talk so much. And if you're trying to get him to constantly talk, and you're pissed because he doesn't, leave him alone. He'll come around and talk. I know it sounds crazy because essentially there's some men who like to talk. But then if they're not talking about what you want to talk about, then they're not really talking, are they? The problem is we are different. There are differences in us. And they want to lump us together and tell us we're the same. And when they put that new rule into the game, they caused us to come at each other's throats. I've never been at war with the queen. Why would I want to be at war with my woman, the one who has my children? Why would I be at war with her unless I'm at war up here? And there's some sick brothers out there who are sick. Any man who wants to hit or beat on his woman, he's sick. He's already gone up here. That man needs help. And back in the days, the society, the community men would have stepped to his ass. Because then that begins to reverberate down into the community. But hell, you don't run the streets no more. The cops do. And your children, who you didn't take care of, run the streets now. I know it's cyclic. It's madness. But it's all gender.